Marshall today. He's a wide receiver for the New York Giants. So, got plenty of issues that we got to address. First off, really tight calves. No hamstrings. Tight quads. Tight hip flexors. Guy's got a bit of a turf toe. Surgeries on both his hips that left him with some mobility issues and kind of hindered his performance when it came to speed and agility. But he's been taking care of himself quite enough. We try to bring back his strength on both his hamstrings and his glutes to be able to perform a lot better, to be able to run faster, jump higher, more efficiently. Really trying to loosen up his calves because they're really neurologically on. It's not just that the tissues are actually tight, but his actual nervous system keeps telling his calves to tighten up again and again. It limits his ability to propel forward enough. It's also limited his ability to squat functional enough and be able to jump enough high enough. So right now we're just doing some deep tissue stuff into his calves as much as possible, trying to get him ready for today's practice. Brandon, bro, tell me what it's like to be at your level. What does it take to get at your level?
To perform at a high level in anything that you're doing, it takes tremendous dedication in your craft. And when we talk about fitness, we talk about sports, what's your craft? First, you have to be able to identify it. And second, you have to put a routine together. And you have to be almost obsessed with your routine. It's not about how many balls I catch. It's not about how many yards I rack up. It's not about how many wins. It's not about the outcome. It's about getting up every single day and sticking to your routine. Like right now, I do not want to be here. We've been going for weeks now, and I've made tremendous gains. So I'm so much farther along than where I was when we started. People think that I'm moving better now than I ever have, which is true. I'm more explosive, I'm faster, and we still haven't even scratched the surface. But I'm here, because I know that it's all in my routine. It's 5 a.m. I got practice, I got meetings at 8:30, so I got to drive to the other side of town, and we have more workouts, more practice. So it's not fun at times, but if I want to accomplish the things I want, that I set out to do, I got to be here because this is part of my championship routine.
What do you think you would advise any athlete out there, whether they're pro or amateur? Should they invest that much into their own self to perform better?
You got to understand that your body is a walking corporation. You need to have a full team. You need to understand business. And in business, you never make a profit if you don't invest and reinvest and reinvest. And I feel that, athletes are getting better, more conscious, more aware of the things they need to do to take care of their body, more aware, more conscious of what's going on in their body, what they're putting in their body. And for me, 7 years ago, I realized that I was doing a disservice to myself. I was making millions of dollars, and I wasn't reinvesting a dime. I was just relying on the team and what they gave me. And I felt like I could have done more. So now, I'm tenacious when it comes to finding the right gurus to help me reach my goals.
Now, In your past, Brandon, you experienced some hardships, some health issues from what we know. You've been through basically hell and back. What what can you advise any youngster right now after all that what you went through? What is the great sweet advice you can probably give somebody after going through all that?
The biggest thing that I probably learned about just falling and going through tough times is probably understanding that I could have done a better job of being proactive instead of reactive. You don't have to wait until you have an injury to take care of yourself. You don't have to wait until you've fallen or lost to take care of yourself. And for me, man, I made it to all the way to the NFL. 4 years in, I didn't get a massage. I didn't know what a cold tub was. Chiropractor who? Like, please, man. I just went out. I just woke up, practiced, came home, ate McDonald's every single day, put junk in my body every single day. So I feel like I'm finally unlocking my full potential.